Hi everyone, my name is Vuvu and this is Vuvu Vena Reads. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome, and please do consider pressing the red subscription box down below and the bell next to it to stay abreast of what I post onto this platform. So today I'm doing my February wrap up and what I'm currently reading here in March. Let me not stall it any further. What I started the month of February with was Becoming by Michelle Obama. I spoke to you guys a little bit about it in my currently reading and wrap up for January. I truly loved this book. This book was a life changer for me. You know, you spend your life wondering if the things you go through really have any important significance in your greater story, and I feel like Michelle has woven that tapestry very well in showing us that everything that we go through, by showing us her life the way that she did, is part and parcel of who we become, and it's all in the grander, bigger picture plan that we do not see when we go through certain things. And I truly loved this book. I won't lie to you, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Yes, I believe I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and I will be doing a discussion about it on this platform, so please do stay tuned for that. The next book I read in February was The Savage Song by Vena. This was the first book by Vena that I ever came across, and I heard about it on Bookstagram/BookTube. So my biggest problem with the book was how slow it was to start. There were moments where I really wanted to give up on the book, because I felt like we can get the characters you're trying to form, we can get their situations, you've done a sterling job in trying to set that up, now let's get into the story. I felt the story took forever to start, and for that it really was a very painful beginning of the book. The book is broken up into 4 verses. I think there is some kind of like intro verse. Let me just check it. Okay, there is a prelude and an elegy, so it ends up being 6 sections in the book. So the prelude and the first verse was really tedious for me, but once it picked up from verse 2 up until the end, it was very hard to put it down. It is a very interesting story that allows us to search within and find the actions or the human deeds, or the things that we pin, I guess, to human nature as well, that create monsters in our presence, in our midst, and that create shadows in our lives, that cast shadows upon certain areas of our lives, and to examine and introspect the need for those deeds and the kind of monsters we are willing to live with. It was a beautiful book, and I think I will look for Vena's other books, and yeah, I really enjoyed this. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I really liked it. And those are the 2 books that I read in February. If you remember, I set myself a 20 book goal for this year, and I said if I can read 2 to 3 books a month, I will be well on my way. So this month I've already finished the sequel to The Savage Song. It is a duology, and as you can see, I'm trying to see if I can actually do this. I'm sure you can see here. If I can actually do this, what do they call it? Annotation method in taking while reading my books. So far it's been going well, so I'll see how it goes. And no, I haven't gotten to the point where my tabs mean anything in terms of the colors, so I'm taking it one step at a time and trying to teach myself my own method of doing this. So I have finished Our Dog Duet. It was a painful book to read, don't get me wrong, but not in the sense of the story being painful, but just how my heart ached for the main character August in the story. I will talk to you more about it in my March wrap up, but I really enjoyed this and I'm already finished reading it. And if you follow me on Instagram, my Instagram handle should be up here. You will know that I got my first arc the other day, and it is On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. So I've just started reading it, but can you believe? Can you just believe? But anyway, I've just started reading it. I'm a quarter way through. I'm on page 135, and so far it's been going very well. If you know anything about me by now, you know that I stand for Angie Thomas. I'm in love. So this book has been giving me all the feels. In fact, I thought that I was gonna read through the book last night, but obviously the week had a toll on me, and at some point I was like, I can't do justice to this book if I read it as tired as I am, so I stopped reading. I will continue reading this today. I was aiming to finish it over the weekend, but if I don't and I finish it next week, that's still a plus. So it just pushed, and there are some authors that do this, so it just pushed everything out of my TBR list and it came straight after this. And I finished reading this because I wanted to start reading this. So I don't like reading 2 fiction books at the same time. So I had to bump this up. So I had to finish this in order for me to read this. And I don't regret that decision. I love Angie, and I love just even the color of this arc. I don't know, it just gives me joy, sunshine, yellow, sunflowers, all those good things. So I did tell you guys that I'm incorporating more and more non-fiction, self-development. I don't know if I want to call them self-help, but if that's what they are, then that's what they are, books into this process this year. And currently, I'm just trying to find the first page of this. Sorry. Okay. So currently on my ebooks, I'm reading The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. So currently I'm only on page 26. I think that's right. It could be wrong, but I think I'm on page 26. That's the last time I bookmarked anything, and it's been going very well so far. Obviously, if you've heard anything about it, which I am sure you have, it delves into the whole theory of the law of attraction, which is something that I've been very fascinated with of late. So it's helping me a lot, and I'm intrigued by the lessons that it has. It's not a new book, so I'm sure you've heard a lot about it already, but we'll speak more about it on my wrap up at the end of March. So that's all I've got for you guys today. And if you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. Otherwise, if you like this video, click the thumbs up sign and let me know in the comment section below what you're reading or what you read in February and how your reading goals are going so far. Until next time, I love you very, very much. Bye now.